Hey, this is Eric here at Pure Vita Fitness. It's a Thursday of Talking Nutrition. One of the things I'm getting a lot of questions about is what are branched chain amino acids, aka BCAAs. You might see that tossed around a lot. What do they actually do for you? I know I've done videos on this before, but it seems to be coming up a lot. A product that we use a lot here is this Advocare Catalyst, which is our branched chain amino acid product. And why do I feel like this is an important product for somebody to take? Well, I'm a perfect example. After the age of 40, what happens is we typically are going to lose more muscle mass unless we do things like strength training, consume adequate protein, things like that to help maintain that muscle tissue. Because once we start losing that muscle tissue, we get weak, our metabolism slows down. Because remember, muscle is a metabolic tissue, fat is not. So muscle actually requires calories to maintain. So if we start losing muscle, we start losing our body's ability, or the body's amount of calories needed to maintain per day. So that's going to lower our metabolism. So one of the things we talk about is with a protein, you have several amino acids, which are components of protein. And you think of it, I always use the analogy of it's a long string with a bunch of beads on it. And all those beads have a job. Well, 3 of the beads on there, their job is to grow and repair muscle tissue. And those are called your branched chain amino acids. They're called isoleucine, leucine, and valine. So those are the 3 that are used to help protect muscle tissue. The problem is we don't get a lot of them in our daily diets. You've got to have specific animal proteins to get a full spectrum of branched chain amino acids. And a lot of people don't eat enough of that. And especially if you're a vegetarian, it becomes even harder. So one of the solutions is to bring in some branched chain amino acids to supplement them in a little bit. And you want to take these on an empty stomach. You're going to take these before. I like to take them in the morning on an empty stomach because I usually work out in the morning before my workout. I'll take some after my workout, and I'll take some before bed. So I always have kind of an IV of branched chain amino acids fluctuating throughout my body throughout the day. And what this does is it kind of minimizes the breakdown of the muscle tissues, that you're staying ahead of the curve. So you're building muscle back up faster than you're breaking it down. And in the end of the day, when we're trying to get lean and toned, we have to have more muscle. We have to keep muscle and lose fat, or add muscle and lose fat. That's how we get lean and toned. If we just lose weight and we lose muscle along with fat, we get that term skinny fat. And this helps prevent that skinny fat. This was actually made for wrestlers back in the 90s because, as we know, wrestlers cut weight and they do extreme things to lose weight, and they're at danger for losing lean muscle tissue. The same thing if you're really cutting calories and trying to exercise, your body's at risk to dump muscle tissue for energy. So this is a way to put a protective armor coat around that muscle, so when you get the fat off, you still see the muscle. So that's a basic way to explain branched chain amino acids. I think it's a great component. If you're starting to ramp up your exercise, you're doing a lot more strength training, it's necessary. If you're not, if you're just kind of walking and doing things that aren't really breaking your body down, it's not really probably necessary. But as you start to increase your strength training and the intensity of your workouts, definitely something that can increase soreness, help you bounce back quicker from your workouts. As you know, us in our 40s, we don't bounce back like we did in our 20s. So that's my nutrition tip for the day. A little education on branched chain amino acids. I recommend our Catalyst. Awesome product. We'll see you next week.